Hello, everybody. Um, what I want to do today is to show you how you can build a very cheap website for your business or for whatever it is you want to build a website for. Now, I recently had to build one fairly quick, and I, in the past, have let other people build the site for me. And obviously, with that, you need to have a host. You need to know how to use hosting, build from a hosting site using people like GoDaddy, HostGator, etc., etc. Now, because I didn't really know how to use those formats, or I hadn't started to, I didn't really want to spend time learning how to do that, and then learning how to, download, say, WordPress uh, into those hosting sites, and then adjusting them, and you know, building the site on the server. I wanted something that was a lot quicker way of building, where the hosting would be, um, it would be, the website would be hosted automatically. And there are several sites out there. I think there's one. I think Presto is, I think, a free site. It's like you can do e-commerce site. But the one that I tend to use, is for a while, is Wix. As you can see here, Wix. Um, it's pretty good, but it's fairly easy. I mean, I built my site. I'll show you my site here. There it is. Repairmyphoneline.org. Um, it will come up eventually. That's one of the slight problems with the Wix site. It can be a little bit slow. I am in contacting Wix about it at the moment, but you just have to sort of bear with it and manage it. Now, as you can see, it's nothing fantastic, but it's a working site for a business. Um, it does take a bit of time to come up, but I'm just scrolling through to the bottom. What I'll do is I'll go through. Um, this is a thing that I have at the beginning, which I might get rid of. It's just a little thing: how to improve Wi-Fi coverage in your home, or your office. But I might get rid of that because it's slowing down the site a little bit. But you click away from it now. Well, the most important thing for me is when someone finds your site, and the information that you need to give to them is your telephone numbers, which are here. I've got a free phone number and another phone number. Your email address, okay, and because my business is to do with telecommunications, phone lines, how to repair a broken line, or shift a line, a business line, or residential, and someone needs me to come out, there is a booking system here, so you can book for an engineer, and also you've got links to a Facebook page here. If I click that, this is one like a Facebook page that it's just business Facebook page for my my repair for my business. Okay, I haven't done an awful lot on it. Again, I will do at some point, spend a bit of time. But there's a bit of information there. I just need to to spend a bit of time on it. And then there's a Twitter link. So if I link through there, goes through to Twitter. Okay. And if I then click on to LinkedIn, then it goes to my profile here. Okay. So the main thing is people can see, as I said, your email address, your telephone numbers, which are very important. They can see the website. Okay, a little bit of slogan there. Local people, great service. You've got your home, book online, areas that we cover. There's obviously, this is for my business for a telephone engineer, as a telephone engineer. But obviously, if you're doing a different business, maybe bakery or whatever, you still might have use for this, for the online booking, the areas that you cover, because you might do a delivery service from that. But this is the site. This here is normally this here is Google AdWords. So I've got a little bit of Google AdWords sitting there. To scroll down, I've got showing how many people clicked in, and another. This is a link to something else. I've got a little bit of about me, not enough, but I will be adding to it and embellishing it. I'm going to put my CV on it a little bit to show what it is that, as an engineer working for a company, and hopefully some certificates in the future. But you've got this nice little thing here, which is happens, and then I've got this a YouTube video, and then that people can look at, and then you've got where people can contact you, which I've had a few people using this, and then a bit of information, my address, email again, telephone number here, and at the bottom here I've shown how many people clicked through to the website. As you can see, this one, and there was one at the top. I'll show you that one. This one here. There's a slight different discrepancy in the numbers. I think this one was put on first, and the other one came on second, obviously. But this is a basic website. Okay, you can subscribe to update, and then at the bottom you've got the name and all the same things again, and then repair my phone line. Now, as I said, this is and this here is if I want to contact, just to do a little chat with the person in question, I could just do a type hello, and then just do a send. And what that will do is that will pop up on my phone that someone wants to talk, or they've left a message or whatever. So now, as I said, this was, as you can see, is very, very, very basic. But for me, I'm happy with basic. I'm not looking for anything flash too much. There's enough information there for people, and actually people are using it. People are booked for my services on this using the booking system here, or click through. If we click on that one, we can click on that one. Now, unfortunately, it does take a little bit of time. I don't know why. It's probably to do with, which is the server. But anyway, as you can see, I've got two prices, residential and commercial prices. I click on that, and you can see, and I've got little things here, which is quite nice. But the point is that this is a very basic website. It works, and I'm able to, it has a reasonably good professional look to it. Okay. Obviously someone with a bit more skill would be able to, make it look even better. But If you need something within a few days, then you can do this in less than a few hours. This needs to be lowered down a little. So if I click through there, it goes into the booking system fairly quick, and you can book. So say for instance I want to book for a survey. This is residential customer. I just book it, and then you can book what you want. Say for instance for Monday, next Monday, just click on there. When do I want this person out? There. So then shows you it's fault investigation survey. Click on next. So and then you just add your information, my email address. There is something that's a little bit annoying about this booking system, well certainly here in the UK, is that there isn't a space to put where is the zip code or post office postcode. There isn't. So a lot of people tend to just put their name, telephone number, the email address, and they don't put their postcode. They put the city. They leave a message of what they want doing, or sometimes they don't. Then they would then, once they've done all that, click on book, and it will be booked. Okay. Now all this is really very easy to do using Wix, because your website is hosted by Wix, so you don't have to worry about the hosting. If you use the free service, the problem with using the free service is this bit here, your domain, because the domain will be a Wix domain. So it doesn't look very good if you're trying to run a business using, say, for instance, I think it's like repairmyphoneline.org / Wix or whatever it is. But it won't. So therefore, what you have to do is buy your own domain name. Now, the thing about building some websites is there is quite a bit of complication way of doing it. In other words, you've got to get your server, say from GoDaddy or from HostGator. Once you've got that, you then got to get your domain name sorted out, and then that has to be set up on the domain name. The domain name has to be set up with all the information that's required from the website and all that, and it could take days. I mean, it takes 72 hours to get the thing set up. When you use Wix, the service that I use, I decided to go to premium, pay for it came to about £80 odd, nearly 90 quid for the year. But the domain name was ready within less than half an hour. Already all set, got it all set up on the, as I said, you can have your website up and working in less than a day using the Wix. So let me go to here. Now I've logged into my account. So obviously, if you haven't got an account with Wix, you need to set one up. Once you set one up, you can actually build a new website. So you can say, what kind of site do you want to create? So you can either do business, online store, photograph, music, events, other. You can do a CV. Let me click on that just to see what it looks like. So yeah, you can do that. Let's do again, just do business. Right. Now the good thing is you could create I created my website using this Wix ADI, which is literally use Wix artificial design intelligence to help you create your stunning website. Or you can use this, Wix editor. But I used this one because it was very, I said, I wanted to be able to produce something very quick and look a little bit better than if I used this, the editor. So if we click on this, let's click on it and see what happens. Right, so what kind of business do you want to create? So let's say we want to do electrician. We could do electrical engineering firm. Let's see if there's anything better. So you can scroll down here on the side here. Ah, there we go. Electrician. So if we click on electrician, and then we could click on next option. Does your website need one of the following? Sell online, take bookings for restaurants, get subscribers. Take bookings and appointments. Let's click on that. Do we want to sell online? Not for the time being. We just want a page to advertise who we are. So click on next. What is the name of your business? Sparkies. Probably not the right spelling, but anyway. Let's click on next. What is your business address? Let's just put anything. 22 Bulb Road, London. So N 22 6. Now, for some reason, I think it's because it's not. Let me just put in New York. You can. Again, it's not taken. Anyway, let's skip that. Take a moment to check your information. So you can add an email address in. So let's just do in keys. Gmail. Cool. Business address. Let's do. We can do that. 22 Bulb Road. Phone number 500. You can do social media if you want, but we'll leave that. So what we're doing is building up. We're starting to build a website, and all you need to do is just put a little bit of information in, and this artificial, basically algorithms and intelligence will start to build a website for you based on the little bit of information you're given. So we have to wait for a few minutes. While this is doing, I'll pause this. Right, here we are. Hello, I am AD. Wix is artificial design intelligence. Right, I'll just read it. I was developed to guide you in creating a stunning website. I can create billions of combination of text, images, and more. Now that I've learned who you are, I will use the information to design a website that's uniquely yours. So let's click on start. Right, help me learn your taste. Below are a few designs I've picked specifically for you. There are many more. Choose the one you like the most, and don't worry, you can always change it later. It's not giving me any options. Let's click on that because it's got a little bit of colour. So click on continue. Sit back. I'll build your homepage. Your homepage is the first thing your users will see. Let me take over for a few seconds. I'll create its initial design right now, selection by selection. You don't need to do a thing. So what I'll do is I will pause the video and come back when it's finished. So here we are. It's going through the process now of building the site, and here we go. I like it already. Actually looks quite good. As you can see, it's building it as it's going along. And it's very nice. Right, here is the first version of your homepage. Okay, keep going. I'll show you how to create the rest of your website. Click the circle below to exit or rejoin my tour anytime. So let's just click that. And as you can see, let's click on preview. Preview mode shows your website exactly as visitors will see. Click on preview. Now, as you can see, there are all these menus at the top here. You've got the home page, and you've got your booking, which has already been added in. You've got your site design, which you can change this design anytime you want. And you can scroll through. There's loads of other different designs. You can add more sections. You can manage your booking from here as well, all your bookings like you saw before. And here you would add them in. But let's look at the site, how it looks, just the basic. Right, so this is what your site would look like. Now, here you go. You've got your home page, online booking, create. Your email address, your telephone number. Now these can all be moved about, and you can put your telephone number in this section here, just like here, for instance, or on the top here. But you can move them around how you want. So this is my website. This is the site here. Now, as you can see, you've got this annoying create a website, Wix website. That will not go away until you pay. I think it's the premium site, and then you can get rid of all that. Otherwise, if it's the freebie, it will be there. And at the bottom, this as well, it will be there. So when people see your website, they'll see that it's been created by Wix, which is not good because it can create some distrust with some people. So, to be honest with you, it is a good idea to get rid of it and not have it there if you possibly can. So if we scroll down, here you go. So it's Home, Improve, Pro, etc., etc. They've got a little bit of sort of writing for you. Socket repair, on time, on budget. Need a handyman to tackle your socket repair project. You name it, I can do it. I supply both the materials and labour for any type of socket repair. I perform the repairs and improvement you need with experienced, skilled customer you deserve. Feel free to call for more information or to set up an appointment. I really like the way they've added the pictures in. They've added the pictures in. All these things here. So it shows people what you can do. Lighting installation, things like that. It's really cool. Get in touch. And all, you get this also standard. And then you'll get to the bottom here. Proudly created by Wix. Your address is here. Your contact details here. You can do your following here. And then you've got all this here, which you can get rid of by paying to remove the logos, and this as well. Okay, but that would cost you about, I think it's £90 a year, which obviously has to be paid up front. But the thing is, it's actually cheaper than, say, using, say, GoDaddy or HostGator to host one site. Because at the end of the day, say for instance, HostGator would be probably about, to hold a reasonably sized good site, a WordPress site or a Magento, especially a Magento site, it would have to be the £9. If you go for the very, very cheap one, you'll just be getting a lot of errors consistently with them. And so it's better to go with the, you'll get out of service all the time message. So, and I've seen a lot of people who were using HostGators, and their sites are always out of service all the time because they were, you need, depending on the kind of traffic, if it's an e-commerce site, you're going to need to spend between 10 to £20 a month to have a good server. Okay. I'm not sure how good Wix would be for an e-commerce site that would be doing a lot of traffic on. You probably can get in contact with Wix and say, look, they may be able to offer a better service for a large e-commerce site. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. It's a very, very basic site, as you can see, and you've got a booking system there. Okay, so here, to get back to edit mode, just click on that. Oh, by the way, sorry, look, do the preview again. You've got two buttons here. You've got desktop preview and you've got mobile phone preview. So we click on that. So you can see that both in desktop mode and mobile phone mode. So it can be made mobile phone friendly. There you go, which is what Google likes. Okay, so it will do it in desktop mode and mobile phone friendly. So we'll go back to editing. Now, as you can see, the actual domain that you will get will be the Wix's one. So if you want your own, you can click on connect your domain, give your site a more professional look with your own branded domain name. So if we click on that, upgrade your site to connect your customized domain name. So this is always going to cost you. Okay, you can bring your own. If you've got your own, great, then you can bring it. If you haven't, then you're going to have to get one, which you can get from Wix. If we click on order a new one, it goes to the premium Wix's site. And here you go. So basically, the site's hosted for you. This is £12.45 a month. Unlimited bandwidth, 10 gig storage, connect your domain, sync with calendars, professional invoices, accept online payments. It removes the Wix's ad, free domain, group bookings, email reminders, staff calendars, 5 email campaigns per month, etc., etc. Now, I don't know what, it's got an e-commerce site. Trying to see what the benefit is of having, what's the difference in price. I mean, this is the one I've gone for anyway. So if you click on that, I can't remember what my subscription is. I think I've got a year. There was a special offer on. I think I've got a yearly thing. This is £12. So let's see what the total cost is for 1 year. Right. This is a total cost of £179 for the year. It is quite high. Oh no, sorry, I'll take that back. No, it's not too. I mean, with the VAT, it's about £15 a year. £15 a month. Sorry. Which is hosted, and you get to build, your own website. So I'm going to leave. Obviously, not going to go to there. So you can publish this if you want. You could take that as your domain name if you want. You can't change that, unfortunately, as far as I know. Or you may be able to add a different name, but it will still come like Wix.com or whatever it is. So I don't think that offer is too bad. The only problem is you have to pay it up front, which is a little bit annoying. You can't pay, but then once it's paid, for the year, hopefully, if your business is running well, you'll be able to pay. Get a website built, put it onto a server. I still don't think it's going to be any cheaper. It's actually going to be more expensive, actually. But this is a good way to make a quick website, as you can see. Now, obviously, you're not going to, the information you're going to put here is going to be yourself. But when you want to edit it, for instance, you just click on here, click on edit. As you can see, you've got the name here. And you can change it to Sparky's London. As you can see, it's updating the business name here. Sparky's London, Sparky's London's Electricians. I'll put the S there, just for the sake of it. You can put a tagline in, which goes underneath your home improvement pro, or whatever you want to put in. You can add a logo. Click on that. It's not a huge variety, but you can replace it by clicking on there. There's a whole load here. Free from Wix. There's an awful lot. You've got big stock. Let's click on business. Let's see what we've got. I just want to show you, it's very easy to replace. Now, you don't have to be a web designer. I mean, as you can see, I'm not a web designer, but you can produce a fairly quick. Let me just choose that one because it's just for the sake of it. Oh, these are not free. Okay, let's do the free ones. Okay. Well, let's click on recommended. Let's see what they can. They are just showing my, which is a bit annoying. Alright, let's click on the Wix. So these are all the clip art they've got, and they're quite frankly rubbish. Actually, I'll put an avatar. Let's see what happens. There you go. It takes a little bit of time, depends on the speed. There you go. So I've changed that to an avatar. Now, if I make a mistake, you've got undo. So let's just click undo. And it takes it back to what it was before. Okay. So you can now come out of that. And you've got other things here. You've got your preview publish. The thing about the Wix is it is very simple to use. So you will have to take a bit of time to familiarize yourself with some of these menus. So if you're not used to it, it will take a bit of time to get used to it, to understand what the menus are, etc., etc. I mean, this is very much do your own website. But the good thing about it is that you can change, your website, how you want to change it, fairly easy. Let me just go add. Right, I don't want to do that, so we'll do maybe later. Right, what I'll do is I'll show you in mine. On that site there. Now, how do we get out? We can see if we click on my dashboard. See what that takes us to. Right, so that takes me out of my domain. So this is the one for this site here. But if you've already done one, you can look at this is the other site. So obviously this is my site. So if I want to edit this site, I can just click on that. Takes a bit of time, I'm afraid. One of the things I noticed, it is a little bit slow, as you can see, but unfortunately you're going to have to persevere, especially if you've got a lot of money. Now, as you can see, you've got various apps along here. Promote. See, for instance, the app market. Click on the app market. Now this is the app market. We've got our Facebook pop-up thing, so people, get them to like your Facebook, and get subscribers to try and get them to subscribe. You've got details, you've got comments, you've got a magic form builder. Sorry, just got to put you on hold a minute.